The gift was warm when I picked it up, still sealed, still innocent. Her smile stayed on too long as I turned it over in my hands. Cardstock, satin ribbon, my name written carefully, too carefully, as if precision could cover intent. "Open it," she said. Her voice was calm, practiced. I did, slowly. Inside was a watch, expensive, heavy. The kind of gift meant to say, "I see you," the kind meant to distract. But it wasn't the watch that stopped my breathing. It was her phone, buzzing, once, then again. She didn't reach for it. That was the mistake. I glanced at the screen without meaning to, or maybe I meant to more than I was ready to admit. A name I didn't recognize, a message preview that shouldn't exist. Did he like it? I closed the box, looked at her. She was watching my face, measuring, waiting to see if the ground beneath her had shifted yet. It hadn't, not for her, not yet. That night she slept easily. I didn't. I stared at the ceiling, replaying small moments I had trained myself to ignore. Late showers, muted notifications, the way she turned her phone face down like it was a habit, not a reflex. I told myself I was tired, paranoid, old enough to know better. But truth has weight. Once you touch it, you feel it everywhere. The next morning she kissed me goodbye and left early. No explanation, no guilt, just routine. That's when I understood. Betrayal doesn't announce itself, it integrates. I didn't search her phone that day, or the next. I didn't ask questions, didn't accuse. I played my role perfectly. Husband, partner, oblivious man still wearing the watch she gave me. Inside, something recalibrated. I stopped needing reassurance. I started needing confirmation, because lies have patterns, and she had grown careless. I became quiet in a new way, not withdrawn, focused. I memorized her schedule, not obsessively, strategically. I noticed which nights she came home lighter, as if she had left something behind, which mornings she was distant, already somewhere else. I checked shared accounts, subtle transfers, hotel charges disguised as work travel, a second email address linked to nothing we owned. I never confronted her. I learned instead. The man appeared gradually, a name in calendar invites, a number saved under a woman's name, a familiar laugh I'd heard once in the background of a call she claimed was work. I ran the name. He wasn't a stranger, he was a colleague, married, publicly respectable, privately reckless. That was when the anger sharpened into something useful. I gathered everything, screenshots, records, timelines. I didn't rush. Rushing is what guilty people do. At night, she'd ask if something was wrong. I'd smile, say no, and mean it, because nothing was wrong anymore. Everything was aligning. The confirmation came on our anniversary. Again, a poetic symmetry she didn't deserve. I laid everything out on the dining table, not dramatically, neatly, like paperwork. When she walked in, she stopped, didn't speak, didn't pretend. She knew. I didn't raise my voice, didn't ask questions. I slid the folder toward her. She opened it, slowly. Her hands shook. Mine didn't. "It's not what you think," she whispered. I looked at her for a long moment. "It's exactly what I think," I said. That was the only sentence I needed. She cried, apologized, explained, tried to reframe the story so I was only partially wounded. I watched her the way one watches a storm through glass, aware, untouched. I didn't leave that night. I stayed long enough to finish what I started. I had already sent the evidence, to his wife, to his firm, to the quiet systems that punish people like him without raising their voices. Consequences don't need drama, they need timing. She found out when his wife called her, screaming, broken. I said nothing. Later, when she realized what I had done, her face collapsed, not in anger, but in recognition. "You planned this," she said. Yes, that was it. No threats, no shouting, just the truth settling into her bones. I left the next morning wearing the watch, not because I needed it, but because it reminded me who gave it to me and what it cost her. I don't hate her. Hate requires attachment. What I feel now is distance, clean, absolute. Betrayal taught me something valuable. Love isn't lost in moments of passion, it's traded in moments of choice. She chose, so did I. Some people call it revenge, I call it accuracy. And when I finally took the watch off and placed it in a drawer I'll never open again, I felt nothing at all. That's how I knew I was free.